Welcome everyone. Today in the Daily 5 we are going to solve from question number 469 to question number 473. So let us start with question number 469. What it says? It says we have to find out the internal resistance of a battery when the output voltage of that battery drops from 100 volt with zero load current to 80 volt when the load current is 2 ampere. That means here the voltage source or the battery is having an internal resistance. So we can draw the equivalent circuit of the battery to be as like this. Now the open circuit voltage is equal to 100 volt. So we can definitely say that the battery EMF is 100 and we have to find out this resistance, and when the current is 2 ampere, the voltage across the load is 80 volt. So what we can write by KVL? This 100 volt will be equal to RA into 2 plus 80. So RA is equal to 100 minus 80 by 2 is equal to 20 by 2 equal to 10 ohm. So the answer will be option A. The next question is 470. What it says, the open circuit voltage at the terminal of load RL is 60 volt. Under the condition of maximum power transfer, what will be the load voltage? Okay, so here also the situation is similar. If we take this is the voltage source, as the open circuit voltage is 60 volt, so we can say the source voltage is equal to 60 volts. Now if we take this is to be source resistance and RL to be as a load, we know that according to theory of maximum power transfer, maximum power will only be conveyed to the load when RS is equal to RL. Under such circumstances, the input voltage will get divided between this RS and RL, where this RS is equal to RL. So VRL for maximum power will be equal to 60 into RL by RS plus RL, or 60 into RL by 2RL, as RS equal to RL. So VRL will be equal to 30 volts. So here the option number C will be our answer. So now we will start the question number 471. What it says, we have to find out the phase angle between voltage and current where the circuit resistance, inductive reactance is given. Okay, so for the circuit to which resistance R equal to 10 ohm and inductive reactance XL equal to 10 ohm is connected in series to a source voltage which is AC, we can say that the source is connected to an impedance of 10 plus J10 ohm. That means the angle of this impedance will be nothing but the angle between the current and the voltage. So what is this angle? This angle phi is equal to tan inverse XL by R. That means tan inverse 10 by 10 means tan inverse 1 equal to 45 degrees. So the answer will be here the option B. Let us start the question number 472. What is the question? When speed of an alternator is changed from 3600 rpm to 1800 rpm, what will be the generated EMF? Now we have taken N1 is equal to 3600 rpm and N2 equal to 1800 rpm. So let E1 is the EMF corresponding to N1 and E2 is the EMF corresponding to speed N2. Now you know that the generated EMF E is proportional to the speed of the alternator. So definitely E1 by E2 equal to N1 by N2. That implies E2 equal to E1 into N2 by N1. That means E2 equal to E1 into 1800 by 3600, so equal to half E1. That means for the new speed, the new EMF will be half the initial EMF. So the option A, that is 1/2, will be the answer here. Okay. Now we'll go for the question number 473. It is a theoretical question. In a long transmission line, the receiving end voltage becomes higher than the sending end voltage at light load or no load condition. This is due to Which effect? We know that this is a effect due to the capacitance of the transmission line or the transmission line capacitance, due to which the receiving end voltage VR becomes greater than the sending end voltage Vs. Now this phenomena is termed as Ferranti effect. So the option A here will be our answer. And the other effects, the proximity effect. The proximity effect is the effect when two current carrying conductors are running side by side, then there is a change in the distribution of current through the conductors. This is the proximity effect. And what is corona? Due to a high voltage, we can see in the high voltage conductor or extra high voltage conductors, there is a glow throughout the circumference. And this effect is basically the corona effect in a nutshell. And finally, the skin effect. In conductors which is carrying the alternating current, what happens? The distribution of current is generally near the outer surface. And this effect is called the skin effect. Okay. So this is all for today. Thanks for watching.